Makes a beast of himself, removes himself from the pain of being human.
Daddy, Daddy, please don't kill me.
Waking up a day after a big party, huh? Hold down left mouse and move the mouse in order to open the door, right mouse to throw the door open or shut. Quite match in my opinion, but okay. I put my beautiful face down there in the corner. There was a door. Good to see that one. June 24th, 1899. In my dreams, I see a man dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint. What came from the heart lubricated us, crushed evil under its tread and liberated us all. The footed hat and the footed heat of the jungle mirrored somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds, the blood boils in my skull. Feels if there is something alive there. A rat. Damn rat gnawing through my brains, eating its way out into the world. Even the Lordaman will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these? What the heck is that? Okay, sure. A little bit in the way there. Thank you. But I can't pick it up though. Bible. Biblia. Okay. Oh, booze. No. More books. I can't do anything again. Can't open this. I can't get the pig head. Okay. What else we can do here? Nope. Press F. Oh. Oop. Another chair. Yep, get up there. Yep, nothing up there.
Daddy, Daddy, find us!
The notes have been added in general. For quick access to your notes, press M. Make sure to check with these whenever you get stuck. My found documents. And up. Okay, that's step 1. Journal. Fever dream. Awake alone to a house in silence. The missing sound of children playing is like a dark and fecund sepulchre? Beckoning me to begin a descent to the lone where surely only bodies may be found. No matter. My children call and I shall answer. I will find them. Okay.
I held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
Oh. And a mother died at childbirth. That's sad. Another little piggy. And there's another pig. Okay, nothing either. See anything about what that picture is? Yeah, that's one way out. Restroom. Hello. Okay. Memories flashback. The mirror obviously is very broken. In the reflection at all. Check and see over here. Gap, no. Okay, I guess this is the only way then.
Papa, Papa, this way.
Open up, damn it. Supposed to be scaring something or? We'll go that way anyway, so nothing there, and we can't. Okay, that door is gone. That's it.
There's a bad man coming.
Okay, we didn't see anything in here. Am I holding up a teddy bear or something? Yeah. Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 11th, 1899. Daddy says there won't be a Christmas this year. He's much too busy. Nanny says we must not disturb him. He is ever so busy. He's gone for work before she wakes us, and often we are asleep before he returns. We found a bird in the garden with a broken wing. He gave it to Nanny. She said it was a filthy thing and hid it with the rolling pin. Later, we crept downstairs to bury the body when everyone was asleep. There was a pig in the garden. We heard it snuffling around. Then Daddy came and said we had to come inside straight away. He was furious, but we think he'd been crying again. You have picked up the lantern. It can be turned on by pressing F and used to find your way through dark areas. Be careful not to turn. Oh, dead rats. Another oink oink, little piggy. What's over this way then? Nothing, huh?
We're hiding, Daddy.
Okay. Had to try. What the heck is that? Flowers? February 14th, 1899. Yes, he said. I know these ruins. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know was how I knew of them. Fighting back the temptation to box his ears for the impudence, I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I have told the children, truly, this will be an extraordinary adventure. Those old stones hold the financial benefits I predict. It will be merely the first of many. Books, 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 and booze. Ah! Options to input, deconfig. Kind of curious to see what movement. Okay, lean. What the heck? Right mouse button. Right. Crouch, space is jump. Yes, that's movement. Actions. Throw, interact. Yes, rotate, lengthen. Yes. Journal, my journal, crosshair toggle. For more immersion, huh? Okay. Guess we're done up here. Cheers. No. Wrong button. Or spinny, nothing on it.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful Martinvilles. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the Ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
Okay, concerns about what? Was an out of focus clock, if anything. Hieroglyphs. Well, if there is something I'm gonna have to remember, let's forget it. I have to run back here, maybe. Oh, that yawn just came out of nowhere. Earthquake! Aww. It's such a wonderful music to listen to. That ended up abruptly. Okay, you're not allowed to play. Take the money, take the booze, let's go. No. Can't get the gun, unfortunately. Yes.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
What? Precious attics and nurseries, okay. But they slept in the attic when they were babies in arms. Babes in arms, and perhaps they have hidden there now. I remember I insisted upon it midway between my bedroom and office. Okay, more books and some booze. Niño. November 7th, 1898. The bank is refusing credit. The ignorant swine. I sit alone at night and weep. Once the children and servants are safely asleep when they cannot hear me. My darling, how I need you now. They say I have squandered my fortune, that my investment in the latest machines have ruined the family name. What? That I was to remain a local butcher? What are these two arms compared to the multitude that can be applied, without pay, without tire, by adapting the mechanism we find in the looms and the mills? But if the bank has its way, it will all come to nothing. If they come for the house, I swear I will kill them. I will kill them all. I will take my rifle. A rifle. Hey, buddy. Getting a little bit upset there. Nothing either. I was more thinking, oh, there was something else here, right? Nothing on that one. Nothing in the bookshelf. Hmm. Nope. Okay. Clockwork and the soul. Replacement is dissatisfactory, but like a pump. Buried in intestinal canal like a tapeworm, already hosting intrusion and breed. Brass better than copper, more resistant. Filament soon sewn to bone hold. Marrow pipe removal with needle potential. Opposite the replacement straightforward, will respond to electromagnetic inducement to increase yield rate. Serum provides accelerated resulting in neutralized movement within 2 to 3 days. Subject still requires severing of frontal lobes to reduce emotional distress upon reactivation. Damn it! Damn this wretched soul! If only it were clockwork. Okay. Oh, there's a bathroom mirror, okay. Got a whipping.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
I don't know if I should have done that or not, but I guess we'll find out. There's nothing we can do here. Painting. Earthquake! his honor a banquet. We will fasten a great mouth down over the chimney and inhale the world and suck the fairies and the nonsense clean from your dirty heart. Okay. But I didn't get to move further away though to check. Can I go back? Nope. Aww. Bullshit though. Okay, so that icon means that we're going to a different area and chapter or whatever. Okay. If it comes up again, the run, hold down left shift while moving. Why would I need to run then? Edwin and Enoch's diary, October 3rd, 1899. Daddy says we are not allowed to play with the animals anymore. We were playing hide and seek with Cook and he came and shouted at us, just as we were going to hide behind Mr. Grumpy Teddy. Cook says it's because of the guns in there, but he always let us help polish them, so it can't be that way. Anyway, that room is haunted. If you sneak around there at night, you can hear the ghosts in the walls behind the cases. They are often angry. That's how it sounds. We think that's why you can hear them rattling their chains and slamming doors and things like that. Don't like it in there anyway. Okay. Back to anything like that. Those. Denied. For some reason I'm gonna have to run in here some point. Pretty much always running, moving around.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
Okay. Room there, but it's probably this way. Hey, Lassie! To open.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, sir. I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Go into this side. See what's here. Can't get out. Dieses Herz. Schlaf mein Kind, Schlaf, dein Herz schlägt unter meiner Hand. Und ich wiege dich in diesen offenen Wunden mein, dieses Herz. Sanft weiter durch mich, und dein Herz gehört mir, und ich wiege dich. Dieser verdammten Liebe, dieses Herz. Träum diese heilige Wunde, wir bluten die Engelfrauen, nur dich schlafen zu sehen, mein kein Schlaf und ich werde dich wiegen. Or something like that. Been ages since I read German, so. Been many years. Something move or that's it. Nope. Had to try. I think I need to go the other way though. We'll go this way or I'm gonna follow the children. Or oh yeah, all in a pocket. We can climb here. Nope, nope. And this takes us back over there. Okay. Yes, hello.
Mandus, do you know me?
Who are you? Where are my children?
Trapped, Mandus. Far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How? Where should I go? Hello? Hello?
Takes us outside. December 20th, 1899. I am to have a visitor, the distinguished Professor A. He has come to ascertain my mental well-being after my prolonged absence from the club. I'm not stupid. He is here to spy for them. When they stalked the Ripper, was often called the pontificate upon lacerations and missing organs. And now he comes to me, to doff and wheedle, and my dear sir, but you must still grieve. Perhaps just a quick look at your engines, the triumph of the age. He knows nothing of loss, nothing of sacrifice. But to refuse? I would seem to poke the hornet's nest, invite a swarm of interlopers and thieves. I must entertain this buffoon and submit to his intrusion. Perhaps I should show him the trickery. Do whatever his stomach, trained by rummaging in the innards of clumsily vivisected horse, is strong enough to stare into the real engines of his golden age. May even introduce him to Jack, or his sons at least. We have stronger locks on the windows now. They're toys to them. Okay. Open up! Ooh. The weeping rooms, where once we sat to weep Lily's passing under the weapons that cannot slay the angels retrieve her from heaven. Look beyond the paintings, Oswald, where once you watched her bathe. The children must have discovered those tricky places and taken refuge there. Ranhold, the voice on the telephone, he speaks as if he knows me, and indeed I seem to remember him. Like a twin pulled away from the other at birth. I feel we are entwined, but I cannot conceive of how. I am a drowning man grasping for the surface within my own house. Beneath me, though there are splendid architecture hidden in the dark, if I can only find the entrance. On bears and bathtubs, and after the party, she took my arm and said, "But darling, however did you get from the trophy room to the guest room bathroom so quickly? Everyone considers you quite a magician." My darling, Lilibet, my father's house has many rooms. As for mine, well, it also has its secret chambers. I think we should go to the other side first and before we start wandering off in here, I think. So... Okay. There's a lot of dead pigs, man. Oh, birdie? Birdie Nam Nam? No. Another secret room. Hello, Victoria Marshmallow. Nothing there. Let's go back and have a look. Okay. Just me. Let's see. So we have 2 secret rooms we have opened up. Let's have a little look in here. Good question. I have no idea, actually. We're looking for our children at the moment. And some voice is telling us to turn on some machine. So, never played this before, so it's all new for me too. Okay, I guess we need to turn this one. That did something, but what is a good question? Anything written on this one? Nope. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is supposed to be strange, a little bit of a horror themed game. Yeah, but it didn't open up anything, so question if you need to go back to the other side. Maybe that opens up. Okay, go back over here. Go into this hidden room that we found. What the heck? Looks like something is in that bed dead. Dead rats, okay. Another cabinet we can't open. Room we can touch, and I guess we just need to. Yes, the Dark Descent. Yes, I have. Supposed to jump. We're supposed to have something here and put down there. Feels like almost that we are supposed to put something in here. Oh, that's okay. No worries. I understood what you meant, so. And I'm Swedish, so my English isn't perfect either, so don't worry. Okay. Just wondering what is the difference if I have it closed or open. Because I can't. I was trying to jump into it. So, But it is the same people who made the Dark Descent who made this one. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. Okay, so now those both gates are closed. Okay. Looks like we have to go this way.
I am off to market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
Okay. Well, so far what I know about this game is that the wife we had, she died when she gave birth to the children. And at the moment the children are running and hiding somewhere and we are trying to find them. That's all I know so far. Okay, so we can go over here. We can go over here. I wonder if we are supposed to pick up something and put in there then.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
A curious discovery. Metal ticking as it cools in contract. This must be the strange machine my new friend told me of. My children discovered this place. It is entirely conceivable they strayed downwards, delighted in the discovery. Very well. Seems my route is predestined. The descent begins. Yes. Wins. They are playing hide and seek at the moment. Thank you for the follow. Okay, can't find them. If you put it there, can we get something now? Doesn't seem to be working at all. Okay. Okay, that sounded like a pig squealing. Yeah, it seems like it. A good place to hide and seek. Yeah, can't get up there. There's another piggy. Can't open that. And let's see here. Can I open this one? No. Also closed. Down we go. Did I just die or what? Yep. What the heck? How the heck am I supposed to know that part? Or was that supposed to happen? Okay, it was supposed to happen. word, I messed it up. June 3rd, 1899. I realize now that my fear of dirt stems from the disease I contracted climbing those lost jungle temples. It is if those clean places, so free of humanity's filth, printed up on my soul and left it fragile to what I find here. Fear is what keeps us all in our places. The fear of the flesh, the ruin of the flesh is the greatest of them all. I am sickened, I'm ruined. I will build such machines to contain this plague and heal us all. New centuries upon us. It's a little bit delusional, but I think you can build a machine that cures everybody. Come back here and there. Bum bum bum.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Okay. We'll take a little sweet time. Nothing we can pick up. Nope. Is there a fuse? Yeah, it is. Where does... This isn't... This is another fuse. I wonder if I need them for something. Of course. Did need a fuse. Open that one, okay. Anything else? No. Something blocking it. was another fuse in here. And yet another fuse, okay. It did something, but what it did is a good question. There.
Bandaged feet and eyes. Small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
That yeah, but somehow we need to get those barrels going then. That one is closed, okay. I need to question if I did that correctly up there. If I have to go up and there we go. Now we can go up here. Isn't this one working? Okay. Have to put it back and then forward for some reason. Do anything with that door? I wonder if we need to. Okay, maybe let's open the door down here. It did. Okay. Let's see what else is here. Okay. That was really loud in my ears. Can't go that way. Maybe need a fuse. Let's see one over here. Trapped. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone who seems too close to my own. He seems to know me so well. Does he leave me for a nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? Or do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. The saboteur has been this way. Intriguing. The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Once the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. More electrical sabotage. Another confounded fuse box. The fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. The path is clear. It seems this chemical processor is merely one part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me then. I will follow my fever, the calls of my children, wherever they may lead me, as I move further into this strange empire. Okay, just gonna see what was down this path. Not. August 19th, 1899. Von Reichenbach writes of the Odic Force. Was that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul. They're both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and inert, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed the severed head of a man recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in a solution of the Brennenburg compound. Open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise you this. I will save our children from death and, need be, wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction." Okay. Okay, So this is back out here. Okay, that's to get fuse boxes in case one missed. Now it's a question. That door, or that one closed. Okay. I have no choice but going this way now.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
Nothing. I'll say this light doesn't light up very much. Place is falling apart.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
Oops. Nothing behind back there, no? Nothing to do there.
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary, quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man, you have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
Okay. Interesting. Is that a cleaning moment or what? Is that the area? The color and the news, such a fanfare. The Times wrote it was a splendid occasion. The bunting. Oh, or something. I couldn't get to see anymore. I'm coming.
I have such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean, madness, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
Okay. Yet another little piggy, huh? What happens if you can, yeah. What? Okay. That was an odd painting. Okay. Glasses and teeth. August 22nd, 1899. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly. Or perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. The center of the planet, my architect tells me, is a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Bing. Okay. You can barely see that. Oops. Another little note, huh? October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of laudanum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. And we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Okay. Warning, fueling pumps. Volatile chemicals are used. These materials are highly corrosive. Wear protection. Door. Okay. The factory offices. All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life. It is very bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex. Yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach and continue on my path. Pumping station. It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I've seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Jarham and Mr. Simpson's works, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum, that I'm sure. Everything suggests to me this machine must be significant in some way. I think we need to... I guess we're supposed to go out that way. Check these doors. Note. September 28th, 1899. Imagine, they say, a machine that one day that might think like a man? As if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rotting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets. Allies and gutters running freely with a careless spill of their conjoinings. They are thick with the whimperings of lust. Bodies streaked with their own emissions. They have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers-by. And yet, this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We should not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We should scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. weird machine they built and getting interesting. Open those. That was a little bit too high up. Another one. Delivery schedule. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says I. Enough for a night and to my bed I go. Not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Temple for a jar. Okay. Holy orders. This church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility. Given the locked doors around the fueling station, the truck blocks my way, however. Almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
Okay. I assume that's what it is, a battery. It's supposed to go... No? Looks like it though. Damn it. Okay. Or not. I thought that would be it, but okay. But something popped up. A strange container. This canister looks like it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I will not think of that which I saw past me in its cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity perhaps to gain access to some Dunstans. This one must be what's going on. Must be something with that. Because there's nothing else I can do in here. That bridge, emergency shut down in place. Yeah, we know about that. Just wondering why this one won't get in there. It seems to be fitting there. Something back here. Oh, I think we need to bring it back. It fits here though. Perfectly. Oh wait, now we have to use the crank. Derp. But it fits there though. The kid talked about climbing over, but I don't see anywhere where I can. Just wondering if this one is something we have to take back over here then. And then can I go back in? Yep. Oh, come on. There we go. Fast getaway. Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape. Grasp this container and its putrid contents and flee this place before that creature, that nearly man returns. I will head for the church. Surely such an abomination could not fall into holy ground. Ah, okay. Okay, so this is, we charge this one up, or... Okay, so that's what we do. Putting gas in it. Now we're gonna put it back in the trunk again. No. Now he went in there easily. Well, that was not much, it moved.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
I guess down there. That was step one. Livestock and Bible. Inside some dungeons, we sat here. I remember we sat in our black and we mourned and we prayed and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then, how I spurned him. This is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. or carve a new god for us all. Such madness, such a fool I was. Such blasphemous ravings had remained within me, I would be doomed. But even here, feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. Here's the game feeling. Acting weirdly when I moved in one direction. November 23rd, 1899. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting the light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah I thought could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them. Shepherd indeed. Why is the game stuttering at the moment? Okay. Two different ways to perhaps do it.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lame hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
Father Jeremiah's journal, October 1st, 1899. They flock to us now, where once I had walked amongst them to bring salvation into their lives. Now, drawn by warmth in winter, by the food that Mandos distributes, my church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce is specially trained for the new machinery that he uses, and that it will be irresponsible, nay unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. Changed man since Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sickbed, as he often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares, to the poor, and they congregate at his kingdom in gratitude. Okay, so this one is something we're gonna need somewhere. Question is where? find a spot. And anything here? Need this one somewhere. I have to check and see if there's a note between all these benches now too. Probably. There's a doll. Missing over there. There's two there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but let's check this first. And we got some more pigs here. Okay. Denied. Okay. Infernal machinery. The engine fires, the flames are stoked. I hear steam in the walls and vibrations up on the very air. My heart falters at this prospect of throwing the lever and exposing the workings of this dark contraption. But my children beckon me on and I cannot fail them. Hellish portal. It appears I have no choice. Thus I descend, and may God have mercy upon my soul. This is my bedlam. If I am to be cast as Matthews, then I will wear the mantle for the sake of my boys and face whatever horrors lie beneath the altar. Okay, closed up behind us. Silence, do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Nobody there now.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
These final thoughts. What exhumination is this? What rotten fruit? What bestitching of parts? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I'll leave you this. Scrawled in the malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below. My fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloam, and where I wait for the knocking up on my case as signifies it is. Finally, my turn to make the dark journey into the interior. How about no? They had, I thought they were gonna have pigs in these, but nope, they actually have humans in them. Okay. Flickering. Morse code. Okay. What the hell was that? Is it a man bear pig? Looked like a really odd mix. I can't open that one. I can't put. But I was gonna be able to jump in there, but no. Leave it open. Can't switch it on or anything. They have been breeding people in here, huh? Messed up place, man. God damn it. Oh, I got put into the cage. Asshole. That's why you can open and close that one. I need to go that way though. Okay. And so to the stoking.